Hello gorgeous, I'm the Fairy Voice Mother and welcome to my first ever reaction video. A reaction video is where I will watch someone sing something and then react to it genuinely. And I've never seen this video before, so I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna watch it with you watching me. So you're watching me watching something else. I hope it's not going to be as boring as that, but we'll see. This is a live performance by Bruno Mars. They're still not. By Bruno Mars of his song When I Was Your Man. So I was sent this link by one of my own students who really likes this performance and he wanted to know how he hits a certain note in it. So let's find out. Oh, I'm nervous. What if I'm boring? It's really... Okay, so it's kind of stiff. Oh gosh, am I allowed to say this about like a global superstar? If he was one of my students, this is what I would say. I mean, Bruno, you're stiff, babes. Like, he's kind of tight in his chest at the minute. Down. It's kind of coming from here at the moment, so I'm sure he's going to sort that out later. Because he's such a well-seasoned performer and he's very vocally fit, I assume, doing world tours and stuff like that, this is probably not going to have a huge impact on his ability to sing the rest of this song, because his voice is probably got a lot of stamina to it. So if you're singing tight like this and you don't really know what you're doing and you don't have much of a stamina, that might mess you up for the rest of the song. He's probably going to be totally fine and get out of this later, so we'll see, shall we? It's like a little bit flat too. That came out good, nice thin fuzz. Great job, Bruno. Let's keep it going, please. It's getting flat. What's really saving him here from this like flatness is his cheeks. You notice how he's singing like this kind of the whole time? So we have super strong faces and we've got a lot of muscles in our face. So by doing this, it actually lifts his larynx up, right? So if you do it yourself now and you put your hand here and go, it's going to lift your larynx up, which means he's able to sing those belty high notes more stable. So that's really saving him here. He's relying on that, which is fine. Okay, so this is getting good now. He was doing riffs there, like there was quite a melismatic pattern there. To pull off like that kind of riff, you have to be open in your throat. So now he's in riff mode, he's starting to come into his own and getting the power from his diaphragm so he can keep that open. If you were to do, it's not really going to come out. He's opening up, you can see his jaws forward, he's got a very wide open neck, he's keeping the cheeks up, staying open. So now that he's getting into the really like tough stuff of the song, the riffs, he's really honing in on his techniques. Oh no! Very open here, it's good. Eyes up the cheeks, down with the jaw. That was good. He's good at that stuff. Yeah, very consistent pacing. So should is kind of tight. What he could have done there to make that better would be keep it up where all of his other stuff is. So before he's like, I wanna buy you flowers, it's all here. If he'd have done should and modulated that vowel so it's more rather than should, that was what he did. But if he'd have gone should and hooked it up and over, that would have probably come out better. I'm sorry, but have you ever waved a 2-litre water bottle in the air at a concert? What is that? Although hydration is something to be proud of, so there's worse things to wave in the air, let's put it that way. I feel you, I don't want to do that either. So it hurts. That note is so difficult because not only is it a really high belt note, but it starts on a her. When we belt, it's much easier to use a glottal onset, which is this sound. Ah! The reason being is because that means the vocal cords are kind of snapped shut and you've got this little seal. So you can establish your technique and then you've got the perfect amount of breath to feel the belt. Ah! When you start a belt with ha, the breath comes first before the chords close. So ha! You can already see it's difficult for me to get that same shiny, twangy quality to my belt. Ha! It's like, it starts off a little bit unstable. It's not got that same kind of perfect stability as that ah, ha, ah, ha. I assume he's got some like even more tricky belts coming up, so like he's definitely not going to want to blow his chances on the first one out the gate. If he just took the h out and did like so if it had done I know it hurts, though it hurts, that would have been really safe and sustainable. And they're singing the next one. First to say that. That's a hard note too. They're basically singing this whole like bridge. So whatever's gonna come now, I imagine there's, because he said there's a really high belt in it, it's probably coming. All of that stuff would have made him kind of tired for whatever's to come, because that's a lot. So yeah, he's let the audience sing this bridge so he can have a bit of a break and prepare himself for whatever he's got planned later that's slightly different, which is a great thing to do, because when you've got an audience that are coming to see you live, like they've listened to the record a billion times, that's why they know it so well. So it's a great idea for him actually to give them something a little bit different, leave that bit blank and then hit him where it hurts in a minute. Let's hope he does. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Lovely preparation. Ah, so open. He's finding his twang. He's really, really, really up with the cheeks, down the jaw. Ah. If your mouth is a little bit more closed, you tend to push from the neck. So by doing that, he's not going to have any tension in his neck. So that ah was a really, really nice way to get into that. How you use your face when you sing can make all the difference. Okay. That's really, 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 really impressive. That's a really amazing mix. So mix is like a hybrid between, some of you might say the word chest voice and head voice. I don't say those words because I don't think they're helpful, but I can talk about that in another video. That note there, want you to know. It's not what you would think by listening to it. You'd think, wow, that's such a big, powerful note. That must have come right from his gut. What? Like it, no, it didn't. Ah, PR, down with the jaw, up with the cheeks. I just want you to know. He's pulling that off perfectly. When you're live and the energy is high and all kinds of, external stimulus that he's experiencing, it's very tempting for live performers to throw a bit of technique out the window, but he's not. He's really, really calm now. He's settled in. Look at his body. I mean, like, his chest is open. He's relaxed, he's tall, he's proud, he's not kind of... There's no sign of struggle here at all. He's recovering. Babes, yes, I would too. That was intense what you just did. You need a steam and some pineapple juice. Yeah, he's done. Is he done? Is he gonna come back? Oh my god, I'm stressed. Yeah, send him love. He needs it. He needs prayers. Oh my god. Is he okay? Oh my god. And I hope he's staying tonight after that. Oh, lovely. Amazing. So this is so different from the original song, so he's like really giving a great little treat to his audience. Great choice to recover from. Yeah, keep it thin, honey, don't go thick. When he has the chance, take it to the party, 'cause I remember how much you loved to dance, do the things I surrendered. Come on! No way! That's amazing! That is beautiful. Such a controlled mix, so small. I mean, he has complete control over his thick vocal cords. He can thin them out so much without transitioning or breaking. That is something that he would have had to have practiced. So it's kind of like a gymnast. Like, you can be a talented gymnast and be like naturally flexible or whatever, but if you want to do like the serious, like stretchy, like if you want to do serious stretchy things, then you're going to need to train. And this is an example of someone who's naturally talented that has trained. He's really conditioned his vocal cords to be so reliable and so strong and so stretchy so that he can just go up there whenever he likes and he can trust his voice. Oh, wow. He's just killing it. He's a textbook example of what a good mixer is. And he's got to recover again. I love how he does that. He takes his time. He's like, yeah, I'm going to do like this huge dramatic like thing in my voice, and then I'm going to need a second. Like, I love how he choreographed that in. Like, he's not trying to do that and then rush straight back into a verse or whatever. That's really, really smart. And they love it, I mean. Woo! His mic control, he knows exactly where to put that thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I preach this all the time. Watch his jaw here, look. So the reason that he got that nice vibrato there was because he dropped his chin. Had he not have dropped his chin there, he'd have got man, and it would have been nice. But that little extra space he gave himself for his larynx to drop down, I was your man, is why he did that. Yes, Bruno. I assume that's it. Did you say hope to God? Because, amen. Oh no, I said obrigado. The suggestion for me to react to this video came in from Adam, and Adam, thank you, because that is a bloody treat. I feel really inspired now to do a mix workout kind of video so that we can kind of work towards achieving some of these notes that he managed to achieve there. Shrinking it, stretching it, shrinking it, stretching it, shrinking it, stretching it. Another thing that might have crossed your mind is the fact that he is a biological male, and biological men have larger larynxes, which means they're heavier, which means, like, how did he measure it? Because, you know, you might have heard many women belt these kind of notes, but for a man to do it with a larger larynx as he has and thicker vocal cords, that is even more difficult. So let me tell you something else about that. Although he is a biological male, anatomically he would have a slightly smaller voice than someone like Barry White. the smaller the voice means the lighter it is, which means the easier it is to manoeuvre. Well, I think he's quite petite in his frame anyway. I think he's sort of, you know, how tall is he? Let's look it up. 1.65 meters. What is that? Oh, 5'5". Yeah. Yeah, he's quite short as well. So generally, you know, anatomically he is smaller. So there is that aspect of it that you can't do anything about the size of your voice, and good, because your voice is perfect, because God gave it to you, and I love it so much, and I don't want you to change it. But you can stretch it and work on your voice in this same kind of style, and I would love to help you to do that. So stay tuned for a little mixy video in the near future. I really enjoyed my first reaction video. I found that very fun. If you guys have any other vocal performances that you'd like to see me react to, then please send me a little message. If you did like the video, then please like it and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of them. And that's it. Love you. Bye.